Well, I'm sure by now everybody done heard about the viral scene at President Jimmy Carter's funeral where Barack Obama is skinning and grinning with Donald Trump. Or should I say they skinning and grinning together because Donald Trump, he cracked a smile here and there as well. And the reason why I want to make this video is because it shows two things, two important things. Because people love to talk about Trump and how he this and he that, but this showcased his true character. This showcased his true character. See, your true character is always gonna be showcased when you in your winning season and you gotta face those who talked about you and did evil and mean things to you in your losing season. That's gonna be your biggest test in life, and that's gonna showcase your true character. And I love Donald Trump and I admire him, but these are the type of situations that made me admire somebody even more because his character showed doing this. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, these people call this man. As a matter of fact, I would go as far as saying that Barack Obama is one of the people who responsible for the attempts on Donald Trump's life. He called Donald Trump the second coming of Hitler. He called him a rapist, a fascist, a racist, you name it. He called Donald Trump all of this. And I don't want to hear, politics is a nasty sport. It is a blood sport, but some things you just don't do. You don't never call nobody a rapist, or it's just certain things you do not do. But he tried everything he could to destroy Donald Trump. And Donald Trump sat on side this man and joked and laughed with him. That's some what would Jesus do type of situation. But also, I'm gonna play this video. You know what I'm saying? But another thing that this video showed was how the Democrats been lying to their supporters for years. Because let's be honest about it. If y'all believed all that stuff y'all was saying about Donald Trump, that he's a racist, he's a rapist, he's a fascist, he's the second coming of Hitler, why would you be doing that with him, Obama? And I don't want to hear nothing about, they was in a public venue and they had to do that. No, they didn't have to do anything. Number one, any type of situation like this, they have a green room where everybody meet and, everybody had already met. Everything that you seen, they knew was going to be recorded. They knew was going to come out to the public. Everybody knew that because this was a live event, and they knew a live and recorded event, so they knew everybody was going to see this. But everybody had already talked and knew where they was sitting and everything in the green room. They didn't just pick their seats. Their seats was assigned. So for the people who say, they was just doing it, no. And the next thing, they didn't have to do that with each other. Barack Obama could have had his mindset, well, look, we lost and I'm ashamed, so I'm not going to say nothing. Or matter of fact, don't even sit me on side of him. And Donald Trump could have did the same thing. And as a matter, and as I have mentioned, Donald Trump is in his winning season. You just witnessed the greatest political comeback that you probably ever going to see. If you alive and you actually witnessed the whole situation with Donald Trump and his reign back to the White House, it was legendary. It was historic. And if it wouldn't been for God on the side, it wouldn't have happened. As I always say, Donald Trump is the King Cyrus of our time. He was chosen by God to do what he did. And when God with you, can't nobody be against you. But it showcased his character. But like I said, even more important that what I got out of this, like I said, and I'm going to let this video play, was that the Democrats been lying to y'all all this time, man. Because, of course, Barack Obama is the king of the Democratic Party. And if they believed all the stuff they've been saying about him, why would you want to sit and talk with a rapist? Why would you want to sit and talk with somebody that's the second coming of Hitler? Why would you want to sit and talk with a racist? All that was lies, man. They lied to y'all the whole time and had y'all hating this man. And in reality, as we seen, like they was having a ball. As we seen, they don't hate this man themselves. They was playing y'all. And they gonna do it again in 4 years. So I'm going to let this video play, and I'm going to add a few more words, and I'll bring the video to a conclusion.
I don't know what's happening at this funeral. And the strangest thing to come out of this is that Obama and Trump are apparently bros. Like, they became best friends at some point. Cackling. Obama's like cackling Kamala style at Trump's jokes. We don't know exactly what it is that he's saying, but we do know that it is generating a lot of memes. So first and foremost, let's just take a look at how angry Kamala is as she looks back and realizes that Obama, who was supposed to get her to the White House with his brother's speech, is actually...
Well, the woman is very petty. That's one thing about the woman, and once again, like I say, this is not a bash women channel or a gender war channel. It's a true approach truth channel. The woman, like I say, is a very amazing creature. She's one of God's gifts to earth, but she's very, very, very petty. Doesn't matter how old she is. Doesn't matter. She's very petty. That was how she was wired. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the woman is. She's very, very petty. This is why also that Michelle Obama didn't show up. Talking about they had a scheduling conflict. You don't have a scheduling conflict for a president's funeral. But she didn't want to go because I'm sure it was understood that she was going to be sitting on side of Trump. And I can tell you this much, I can guarantee you Barack Obama in the doghouse. After that was showed on TV, the way he was skinning and grinning with Trump and kissing the ring, I can guarantee, because he wouldn't have let this happen before Trump went president. He wouldn't have let this get recorded. He wouldn't have let this happen. He wouldn't, even if it would have happened behind closed doors, he wouldn't have allowed this to happen and be showcased if Trump had not won president or if the race was still going on. But now that Trump won, he kissing the ring. And I can guarantee you, Michelle was watching that on TV and fuming. I can promise you he in the doghouse. Because guess what? Michelle's a black woman. And I ain't gonna lie, all women are petty. But black women are queen petties, right? I love my black women. But they are queen of pettiness. And so Kamala, talked all that stuff about Trump and Barack Obama and all, talked about him bad during the campaign trail. She looking back, because I'm so she can hear him. And she looked back like she couldn't even believe it. And and it's crazy, man. This woman is on the front row. And mind you, like I said, everyone know they're being recorded. Everyone know this is live. And the woman is so petty that she couldn't even hide her disdain for them having a conversation and basically kicking it like some bros. Because if I didn't know no better, which is I do, but if I didn't know no better, I would think that they two good friends that just catching up. And Kamala was tight about that because she couldn't even hide. She's sitting on side of her husband. And like I say, she know. I got to keep saying this. They know that this is being recorded across the world, but the woman cannot control her pettiness. And this is why I'm glad that she did not win the presidency. And I hope a woman never be president. The woman is not prepared for it. I released a video earlier about women in leadership. Women are not prepared to be in certain situations because women are, no matter how old they are, they're always going to be loyal to their emotions. They'll be loyal to their emotions over their children sometimes. And I'm saying, and then, like I said, they can't help it. You know what I'm saying? She could not hide her disdain just even seeing him talk to her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let her finish and I'll chime in.
Enjoying her arch enemy in life. Take a look at this. This is what's weird. Sad music. And they're talking to each other. Look at her. She's so angry. She's so mad. She can't even hold it. That's what I like about her. She's super duper petty. And then you can see the entire time they're just speaking and they're laughing and they're enjoying each other. And so many people are asking online what's really going on given the election cycle that we just had. Here are some of their comments. Russ Walker writes, "Hey, Democrats, they lied to you. They didn't ever believe that he was, quote, Orange Hitler. He was never, quote, a threat to democracy. At Jimmy Carter's funeral today, Obama seems to be enjoying his conversation with President Trump. That is very true." This next person, Johnny Maga, writes, "Obama in November. Trump is an existential threat to our democracy. Obama in January." And here he is just laughing and enjoying his company. They genuinely look like they're just friends. Clay Travis asks a question. Did Obama vote for Trump too? It's possible. It's definitely possible. Bow-Tied Ranger says, it's odd to see the guy who claimed Trump was a fascist, rapist Hitler for 8 years sit next to him and laugh at his jokes during a funeral. And people are imagining what it is they're saying to each other. Now, I do want to say this. It is something that is a bit frustrating that they keep Americans at one another's throats, left versus right, with their rhetoric, right? When we are talking about having assassination attempts, the reason that this happens is because they are saying Trump is literally Adolf Hitler. That's where we're at right now in election cycles. Like, we've gone the most extreme we could possibly go to. We were told that he is the second coming of Adolf Hitler. Now they say it's me. They've moved on from Trump. But the point is that what is the purpose of using that kind of rhetoric only to turn around? Would you sit down? Are we supposed to believe that everything in every movie that we've ever seen about Adolf Hitler is just false? And actually, it would be weird if he appeared and everyone who said those things and created those movies just became best friends with him. That's the signal that it sends, that you're saying these things to demonize someone and you don't believe those things. Yet you have so many followers and believers who actually do. So it is a little bizarre that they're enjoying each other's company so much, but Trump is very warm with people. And what's also bizarre is that it seems that Obama prefers Trump to everybody else in the Democratic Party.
That's why I say, man, make sure you think for yourself and have discernment. Because guess what? These people for the last couple of years would have had you thinking they hate Trump guts. Well, they might still do. But one thing about Obama, at least he had enough sense to kiss the ring. But shout out to Candace for that great commentary, the Queen. And I thank y'all for enjoying. I thank y'all for watching the video, and I hope y'all enjoyed. God bless.